Hi, welcome to another How to Draw Stuff with me, Calvin Ennis. Okay, today we're going to go for a really cute one. We're going to go for a cartoon teddy bear. So this is how to draw a cartoon teddy bear. So for this, we're going to start off with a few very simple shapes. Let's start with a circle up here, and this is going to be our teddy bear's head. Let's start with another circle there. This is our teddy bear's body. Got a few more circles to throw in. So we've got one at the top there, and off to the other side. That is our teddy bear's ears. And then we have one off the side and another one off to that side. Now these two we've squashed ever so slightly, so they're a little bit more like ovals than circles. But these are our teddy bear's feet. Now on this side here, let's just draw in another little oval and another little oval there. And those are going to be our teddy bear's arms. We've got one more to do. So on the bottom half of this head, let's just throw in an oval there. And this is kind of the mouth and nose area of your teddy bear's face. And this is everything we need to get started on your cartoon teddy bear. So up here, we're going to sketch in our nose. Let's make this kind of quite big. So again, a bit of an oval again. But this is your nose, and we will come back and we'll shade that in a little bit more detail. We're going to go for some very simple little eyes. Let's go for two tiny little eyes there. And for the ears, now the bottom part, we sort of ignore this. It's this top part that we need, so let's just throw two little semicircles in there. And this is the sort of the inside part of the ears, so there will be a bit of shadow in there, make those pop out. And this bottom part of the guideline we forget about, we ignore that now. Now we've got our arms here, so going up to the top of both of these sides, let's just join that on. And join that on there. And what that gives us is this nice little shape for the arm to come in here. All the way around. And you see there's a little bit of a gap there. So a little bump on top, look. And all the way around. So we're really nice and simple. We're not drawing in lots of fingers, we're not drawing complicated paws or anything. There's just a little bump on top of there. And that's enough. And then a little nick on each side following that circle, and this gives us our arms that are kind of curled around the front of our teddy bear. Now just down the center here, let's just put a little line in so we know where the middle of our teddy bear's tummy is, and a little line on top, and that's kind of a little fold on top, so it makes it look like he's got a little fat belly. So on each of these we now need to put the bottom of our teddy bear's paws, its feet. So let's go for just one little circle, and then 1, 2, 3. One little circle, 1, 2, 3. So really kind of super simple on those at the moment. And then we can go over the lines that we want to keep in a little bit more detail. So first off, either side there. Now we want to go from about here all the way around and just tuck it in. So don't quite join them up. And again, around to about here, and don't quite join them up again. Now using this, let's just get a little bit of shape in. So coming from here, let me sweep it in, under, and round again. And that just sits your teddy bear down. Makes it look a little bit more realistic than just kind of plonking these sort of two circles on. Excuse me. Now, this little line for the top of the belly, you can even put in a little belly button there, if your teddy bear has a belly button. And then we'll go back up here to the face. Now from the bottom of the nose, let's just draw a little line down. Now at this point you can add a mouth on if you want to, or you can leave it kind of completely blank. It kind of looks quite cute without a mouth. It's sort of up to you. I'm going to go for a very tiny little mouth. So our teddy bear is looking a little bit shocked. And let's just shade those eyes in a little bit more. Just go for little black dots on this time. And on the head, Let's just go around on both sides there. So you'll see I'm stopping when I get to the ears. Underside of the face again. And on the top of the nose, this ridge here, let's just rough that up a little bit. Just a couple of little tufts of hair. Just adds a little bit more interest to our character. Top of the head again, just a little tuft of hair up there. Now when you come to the ears, we want to go to about here, and about here, and about here, and about here. So again, we're not quite joining up in the middle, okay? And with the ears, you can make these kind of quite tufty if you want. We've already got those little semicircles in there, where we've got a little bit of shading. And at this point, we can then add in a bit more kind of shading on the soles of the feet if you want to. So you've got these cool little footprints. And again, as you do this, you're starting to lose some of these guidelines that you originally sketched in. Now when I sketched the guidelines in, I pressed a little bit harder than you should. So check out my other drawing tutorial on how to draw guidelines and the importance of drawing guidelines, to kind of see how to do them really nice and light. This is quite an important thing to learn. In a lot of my tutorial videos I will draw them a little bit darker than is needed, just so you can see what's going on. And this is kind of it. Once you have your bear drawn in, you can then colour and add shading, sort of ignoring these guidelines. So if I quickly sketch over these, you'll see that the guidelines I used for the bottom of the ears there are starting to disappear in that shading. Same as around here. As it all gets coloured in, you start to lose those guidelines that you don't want to keep. So these ones that are kind of running along here, you could rub those out. If you've drawn the guidelines light enough, you probably won't actually need to rub them out. And then you can add in a few little extra bits and pieces if you want. Let's put a little bit of shading under this guy, just so he's not floating in thin air. Then at this point, if you want to, you can add in extra little bits on here, look, so it's got a little bit of stitching. Just to kind of make him look a little bit more like a teddy bear. Do the same down the middle of the face. Depends how realistic you want to make your character, really. A few little extra tufts of hair. So it's obviously a well-loved teddy bear, nice and scruffy. And there you go. That is how you draw your cartoon teddy bear, step by step. Starting off with some very simple circles and then just add in detail as you go along. So thank you again for joining me. Enjoy drawing your teddy bears, and I will see you all again soon.